Hey, it's your boy Clarence Lazard. Once again, we are here for a community conversation with Clarence. And on today, I got my friend, my director of the CASA of St. Landry, Miss Madelyn Rosette, a lady of many hats. Tell us about some of them hats.
It's too many to probably list, but I'm grateful for the main hat that I wear here at CASA as being a director. I don't get a chance to see the kids as much as I would love to see them, but I get a chance to make sure that things are going well over here so that you guys can, or whoever else can, see the kids. So I'm grateful for my role here at CASA as the executive director.
How long you been with CASA? Been a
Um,
while.
September 28th will be 12 years here with CASA. Yes.
Awesome, awesome. So we've been knowing each other for about a good 12 years or
Yes.
so. Um, Tell about your experience with CASA. Let me ask you this question. What gets you up to come do this job? What's the thing that
the
pushes you?
the kids. I've always been drawn to working with children and kids who have some issues or situations that's going on that need some resolution. So to be an advocate for a child has always been a desire of mine. So that's the first reason why I get up, and then after that, to be around the staff members, because it really feels like family. It really, at times, even though the load can be a lot, it just flows because I get an encouraging word from my sister or my brother, and I say sister and brother with work. So it's very rewarding to work here at CASA.
Yeah, and so we deal with some of the ugliest of the ugliest, the
Yes, we
nasty
do.
of the nastiest, and so the thing that keeps all of us going is the kids.
Definitely.
So if you had to say something to the community, what would that be? To get us help with CASA, what would that be?
So if I had something to say to the community, I would say, get up, step out of your front door, and come and visit us at CASA, because we have a lot of things going on. It's rewarding to be able to give back to your community. As Pastor Clarence said earlier, what are some of those hats? This is not the only hat that I wear, because I too love volunteering for my community. So what we do need here at CASA is a lot of volunteer support. Even support with our upcoming move that we're going to be doing. Pretty soon we will be relocating from our current address of 421 North Main Street. We're going to be relocating to 346 West Bellevue Street. We need some work to be done there before we get into the location. But even with the all the different tasks, the all the different duties, all the different audits, it's still rewarding to know that the work that I do plays a factor in advocating for a child, saving a child, being that mouthpiece, that the voice for the child, the eyes and the ears for the child. So that's the rewarding piece of my job.
And it is also to us. That's why we keep doing this job. It
Absolutely.
I'd say a lot of times that it takes a kind of crazy person to do this job, and because first of all we're doing it for little or nothing. But that's not what our reward is. Our reward is seeing just one kid
Right.
happy, one kid that is safe, one kid that is returned home, and we have some great stories. Was with Chris on a couple of days ago, and he told me about the story of a young lady who all her family, the kids were in foster care, and the young lady actually was the one that get custody of the rest of her siblings.
That's
And
nice.
so that was,
That keeps the family
yeah,
together.
and that's what keeps us going. And so for me, if I had to say something to the family or to the community, is that if you have your spare time, come check us out. Go to
Definitely.
our website at Castle St. Landry. Check out our website, see the things that we do, and just kind of get in where you fit in. We looking for male volunteers.
Oh, that is a big, big push. Like, we have like the male kids who are in care, but it's not enough male volunteers. So that is something that we are really pushing with this newest campaign. I think y'all
Yeah.
have a new campaign going on pushing for male volunteers. So if you are a male and you're looking for something to do for the betterment of your community, looking to extend your hand beyond your children and just give a few hours of your time, please consider volunteering here at CASA. You can make a world of a difference. I promise you, it is something about when a man speaks. I've said that for so many years because as a child, I was raised around a lot of women, but when my uncles would speak, it was like they really grasped my attention. So yeah, any males looking for a role or something to give back to, something positive, consider giving back to CASA, because CASA is giving back to those children who need it.
Yes, yes, yes. And there's some things that a man can tell another young man
Yes.
that might not be comfortable telling a lady.
Right.
So we are pushing, man. We're trying to get 50 volunteers, 50 male volunteers by the end of December.
Wow.
And so that's what we're working on now. My new compadre, Mr. Corey. And so that's what we're doing.
Look, it's football season. Like, pull those men in. You might have to recruit them through a football aspect, but it's a great thing, like, with getting these men in here.
So that's what we're doing. And we're here at CASA. So we want to thank you so much, Miss Madelyn, taking out your busy schedule to come and sit down and talk to your boy, Clarence. Hey, it's your boy, Clarence Lazard. Once again, we are here with Community Conversation with Clarence. On today, I got my friend, Miss Alisha Arvie, the Outreach Coordinator in the Evangeline Parish area, baby.
Hello, everyone.
Miss Alisha, I know you've been around CASA for a little while. You want to tell us a little bit about the role you play as Outreach Coordinator?
Yes, I have been with CASA. It's about 3 years now. I am the Community Outreach Coordinator. This is my partner. We do the same things within the community. So these are the two faces that you see. You see Mr. Clarence in and out of St. Landry-Evangeline, and you see my face there. So we play a big role as it pertains to community outreach in our areas. I have been there 3 years. Like I said, I love it. I love what I do in the community. It's very engaging, and we keep the kids first. Like, that's what we do. We advocate for our children in the community.
Yeah, and so not only do we do things in the community, we also facilitate training.
We do.
Yeah, so when we get volunteers or potential volunteers that come on board, they do the necessary paperwork. And once they're clear, we begin to do training. We have a 32-hour course that we have to do for the training. So tell me a little bit about what you feel is some of our struggles. Some of our struggles when it comes to recruiting and when it comes to training. What's some of our struggles?
I think some of our struggles is getting people to understand who we are and what we do. For a lot of people, when you mention CASA, it may seem like it's in the background, but we really do make big impact if you have a chance to sit down and talk with us to see what we do as CASAs. So
yeah. So if you don't know, CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates, and we advocate for kids who are in foster care most of the time. And so one of the other challenges we have is like recruiting. We are in desperate need of volunteers. And listen, you don't have to have any special kind of talent. You don't have to have any special kind of degree.
That's right.
CASAs are made of just normal people. We are doctors, they're lawyers, school teachers, nurses, you name it, we have them. And so the other challenges that we have is recruiting men.
Yes, that's our biggest challenge. And that's something we're currently working on, is trying to recruit the men. Because I just taking this back, and I know this is CASA, but like what Dads and Kids did, I think it's very positive that we have men in these kids' life. We have a lot of children that come from single parent homes. Most of these kids, all they know is their mom, because they're with their mom all the time, when it's a separate household like that. But if we can get more men involved, that would be a plus for us, because we need a lot of male figures, male roles advocating for our children.
Yeah,
it's
and it's the part about it is that sometimes our male clients they don't feel comfortable telling a woman about some of the issues that they're going through, and so for us to be able to help them, for us to be able to advocate for them, for us to be able to pour resources into them, we have to know what resources they need. And so it's important that we are right here. We are doing it. We're trying to advocate, and we are trying to recruit men to the best of our abilities, not only in Evangeline Parish, but also in St. Landry Parish, to come aboard and try to be a voice for some of these kids. It's very important, man. Even if you go back, we all in this family, we're all spiritual. We have all have our relationship with Christ. And so when you go back into the Bible, the man was the head of the house.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we need to have men step up and become head of this CASA thing. And so we're pushing for men to come aboard.
Yes, definitely. That is the order. So if we can have men, if you're watching this, we need you. We need you to step up and volunteer your free time. It's not just about going fishing by yourself. Try to get involved with these children that needs a male figure in their life. You would see it's great benefit knowing that you've made a difference in a child's life, that you're able to advocate for them, that you're able to speak for them when they can't speak for themselves. So do something positive, do something that you can put on your list, on your bucket list, because it is, it is great to volunteer with these children. You're going to sleep well at night.
Yeah. And so this is what keeps us getting up every day and doing this job. Because we not only love our community, but we love kids.
Yeah.
And we believe that no kids needs to be abused, but every kid do deserve to have a CASA in their life.
And when I say sleep well at night, I mean once you've done, it's such positive. You feel better knowing that you've helped a child in need, a child that have been neglected or abused in any type of way, knowing that you are able to do something and say something is definitely something, to be great accomplishment. So
Yeah.
put that on your bucket list. Volunteer. Come and volunteer come be a CASA.
Yeah. And so we welcome you. If you want to hit us up in the St. Landry area, 337-948-3550.
Or 337-506-2272. And that's our Vilplat number.
Hey, this has been another episode. Thank you so much, Miss Alisha.
Thank you
For
Mr.
being
Clarence.
on the show.